Hello, my fellow readers. It's Dark7717 with a new video. Leave leave a like in the video and subscribe to the channel and click on that bell for notifications and leave a comment in the comment section below on your thoughts of the video. So, Mountain Dew, my favorite soda of all time. A story I actually did two previous videos. One talking about my top 5 favorite and least favorite, and then I generally just talk about all my favorite. Like I talk at least a little bit about all the Mountain Dews I've drank. I have drank a lot of Mountain Dews, but 2019 released a lot of Mountain Dews. So I'm actually going to be reviewing all of these new flavors in this video, and honestly, I cannot wait. So first, before I start, I want to at least mention two specific sodas that I found out I might be able to get. I missed because I never really got a chance to drink them. The first one is Goji Citrus Strawberry. For the love of me, I actually tried to look for that flavor. I could not find it, despite the fact it is in like so many so many different places like Speedway and Circle K, and there's plenty of Circle K's and Speedways in the area, and I couldn't find them at any of them, no matter how hard I tried. I mean, I may get lucky when I go to hang out with my friend because that'd be a new area, and I maybe get lucky, but and so yeah, so I won't be able to review that one. The other one is called Berry Monster. This one actually was released in 2018. But the problem with that was when I tried it at the Sam's Club, it was flat. So I couldn't get an accurate description of how good it was because, when you're drinking a flat soda, there's like next to no taste. Or at least a very bitter sour taste that, it doesn't really taste like soda. It just tastes like seltzer. So take that with a grain of salt. So I won't be able to review those two. I may do a separate video just talking about those two, but there's that. So I'm going to be doing these in basically alphabetical order. So, let's get started. First off, we're going to be getting the Game Fuel Char. Now, these were 5 flavors released in 2019. They're actually sparkling juice, and I actually really like these. Once I found out they were not energy drinks, but more just sparkling juice, I decided to give it a try. And I will say, um, my reactions to them were mixed. First off, there's Berry Blast. Honestly, this was basically just a berry, basically flavor, sparkling berry juice. Not that good. I thought, oh, no, I actually thought it wasn't that bad. I actually probably be my second favorite, maybe third, depending on if I prefer cherry or berry. I thought, it's not bad. Okay, I would give it 6 out of 10. Yeah, it's not bad. I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna actually be breezing through the game fuels because those are not the ones you want to see. It's the sodas you want to see. Next up, Cherry Blast. I actually really like Cherry Blast. This is like berry and cherry are like the ones that are sold at where I work. Kind of sad because I really like. I do like both of them. I don't like, but I just really want to drink more of the original flavor. This one's cherry juice. It's not bad. I think the fizziness actually gives it a kick. I'd actually prefer this one over berry. Just my personal opinion. I think this one's actually an 8 out of 10. Not bad. Maybe a 7 out of 10. Like I said, I can easily switch berry and cherry around depending on my preference for the day. Uh, Next up, Orange Storm. This one's a massive disappointment. Uh, considering the fact orange juice, I actually like orange juice. Is like the out of the 4 flavors, well, next to one other. This was the one that most people think of when they think of a juice flavored drink. So the fact that this was so bad, it wasn't even well. It's probably it's overall the worst flavor of the game fuel so far. I have no idea how they butchered sparkling orange juice. Like, have no idea. So there's that. 3 out of 10. It was disappointing. Not for the fact this ain't a soda, I would actually put it very close to my top 5 worst first flavors. It's actually near there right now. Oh, this is disappointing. Next up is the original. It's Mountain Dew flavored juice. Think about that for a second. They actually managed to make a juice that tastes like Mountain Dew. I'm completely surprised that actually existed, and I wasn't expecting it to taste as good as it was. I was like, this was the first one I actually tried. It was like Mountain sparkling juice. It's Mountain Dew flavored juice. I'm like, I'll try it. And when I drank it, I just blew me away. I wasn't expecting it as good as it was. Oh god, that was good. I actually, opposite of the orange one, I would actually put this one near my top 5 favorite Mountain Dews. Like it was that good. I would rank it probably a 9 out of 10. Like it would be right there. Finally, tropical strike. Honestly, if not for the orange, this one would be the worst one because this one just tastes really off to me. It's like I was expecting more from a tropical soda. I mean, it's better than orange, but it's still pretty weak. It's not even weak flavor. It's just something about it has me taste. It tastes off to me. It's pretty much just a me thing. 4 out of 10. Now we get to the sodas. First off, Cyclone. It is a citrus punch flavored Mountain Dew. It's sold exclusively at Speedways, pretty much. Uh, whew. Or we'll get to this one soon. This one was this one was an unexpected treat because I actually got this flavor during a very dangerous time during a hurricane. Believe it or not, and I was panicking and everything. So once I got this flavor, I actually went to a speedway near where I live, and I found out, oh, they're selling Cyclone. I'm gonna try it before I leave, before I try and hidey hold my way into a shelter. I managed to try it. I actually really liked Cyclone. Now let me do a comparison. Like the last time we had a citrus punch flavored was Sangria Blast, and let it be known, I am not a fan of Sangria Blast. I actually do not like that flavor. For some reason, they made it way too sharp, and the sharpness completely overpowered the entirety of the drink. I said this would have been. I told all my friends this actually would be a good, very good drink if they dialed back the sharpness. Like they made the sharpness less overpowering. Like there's some things like when you taste certain drinks or certain flavors, it's either weak, like watery, or sharp, or tart, or stuff like that. My problem with Sangria Blast was it was way too sharp, and it completely overpowered what I thought was a pretty decent flavor. And then when I tried Cyclone, it was pretty much Sangria Blast just with the sharpness dialed back. I was like, thank God, this is actually a pretty. This was an amazing flavor. I wouldn't put it. I would actually like the amp. I would actually put this kind of close to my top 5. Not close. That would be like an honorable mention, but it'd be up there. I would actually give Cyclone an 8 out of 10 because, good God, despite the fact I only tried like 2 cups, it's so good. Next up, uh, Liberty Brew. What a mess this this flavor was. Um, actually on the Mountain Dew Wiki as I'm talking about these, and I still can't believe the flavor they have. So what the flavor is, it is 50 different fruity flavors. Basically to symbolize the fact that there are 50 states in the United States. It came off as a mess. It came off as the flavor was in my opinion very weak. It was very hard to determine what the flavor was, and I just couldn't. It just tasted like bad. It tried to be too many different types of flavors at once. Like it tried to be sharp, and it tried to be tart, and it tried to be watery. Like it did all these directions at once, and nothing ever stood out. And at the end, we just got like a very bad soda. This is probably the weakest of the sodas I tried out of the Mountain Dew, out of the Mountain Dews this year. It was a very, very poor showing. Ugh. But I wouldn't call it a bad soda. It was just. I gotta understand what they were going through to like symbolize the fact that there are 50 states and one flavor from every state. It was bad. It was weak. It was bad. Not not what I expected. 4 out of 10. And next up is Maui Birds. Now this one actually came as a surprise. Well, kind of a surprise, but at the same time, kind of a not surprise. This is a pineapple flavored Mountain Dew. This one's actually only sold exclusively at Dollar Generals. Wonder when Family Dollar is gonna get their exclusive Mountain Dew. Come on, you're gonna give Mountain. You're gonna give Dollar General an exclusive Mountain Dew, but not Family Dollar. For shame. Um, this one actually was kind of known for years. We kind of knew Mountain Dew. A lot of people who were fans of Mountain Dew actually kind of knew that Mountain Dew was making a pineapple flavored soda. We just never knew when it was officially going to come out or what it'd be named or where it was going to be sold. We just knew they were making it. That's all anyone knew for literally a long time. We just didn't know when it was going to be made. We knew it was going to be made. We just never knew when. And so this one just came completely out of nowhere. Everyone's like, "Hey, we finally got pineapple Mountain Dew. About damn time." And honestly, I really liked it. I'm more indifferent towards it. I think it's a decent flavor. I don't really call it weak, but I don't call it really strong. I'm just completely indifferent towards it. Um, I do think it's a little sweet. It does have a pineapple aftertaste, and honestly, it's okay. I wouldn't call it bad, but it's one of those sodas that's not for me. Like I prefer Coke over Pepsi simply because I like the sharpness of Pepsi more than the slightly watery taste of Pepsi. But Pepsi Mountain Dew's made by Pepsi, and Mountain Dew's like my favorite soda of all time. Um, I actually prefer Crush over Fanta. I kind of switched. Certain products by Pepsi I prefer over Coke, and certain Coke products I prefer over Pepsi. So and then there's like root beer, and I prefer um, Barks, and I think Barks is made by Pep. I think Barks is made by Pepsi. I don't know what Barks is. Barks made by Coke or Barks made by Pepsi? I didn't think about it. Is it? No, no. I think Barks is made by Seven Up. Huh. Oh, never mind. I don't really know myself. I don't know the question that. Leave sleeping dogs lie. This was a very decent flavor. I would actually put it at a 6. Like I said, I'm more indifferent towards it. I don't really hate the flavor, but I'm not a fan of the flavor either. So take that with a grain of salt. I can easily see one of my friends actually loves Mountain Dew. If not for the fact Dollar General is not really around his area, he would actually be buying a lot of these. He missed opportunity. Next up is Mountain Dew Iced Cherry. This was actually released around the Super Bowl. This was actually the first 2019 flavor introduced, and immediately after the Game Fuel ones. This one is basically just a cherry lemon lime. Um, just like Maui Burst, I'm actually more indifferent towards it. I actually prefer this one over the original iced. simply because I think the cherry does give a little tartness to it, and I think it's an overall decent flavor. I would actually put it right next to Maui Burst. 6 out of 10. Like I said, I don't hate it, but I don't like it either. Like I still prefer it over the ice. I think the ice was a decent enough flavor. It's just it really wasn't for me. Next up is Sweet Lightning. This one this one's a weird tasting one because for one thing, its flavor is actually pretty unique. It's a peach and honey flavor Mountain Dew that is exclusively sold at certain KFCs. Yes, right. KFC gets their own exclusive Mountain Dew. One thing when I first tasted this thing, I knew it was peach and honey, but for some reason, whenever I drink it, I just taste mangoes for some reason. I know it's supposed to be peach and honey. I'm pretty sure that's just me because it just tastes. Because when I first took a sip of it, I was like, why am I tasting mangoes? So there's another flavor I'm actually indifferent towards, mainly due to the fact it's supposed to taste. I taste something completely different than what it's actually labeled as. I do think it is better than Iced Cherry and Maui Burst. Not by a lot, but enough that I do like. I am a fan of mango. Let it be known, I do like some mango, but I don't think this is a bad flavor. But it's far from a good flavor like iced and cherry. I do like it more. Like if I go to a KFC, I'm more likely gonna buy this, and I do like to eat at KFC sometimes. But it's a decent flavor. Nothing. It's just makes me wonder why the hell do I keep tasting mango when I drink the soda? I will never I will never understood that. 7 out of 10. Next up is Mountain Dew Violet. Now, I bet you're wondering, wait, this flavor is released exclusively in Japan. How do you drink it? Well, there's a mall nearby where I live, and they have an FYE which has a lot of Japanese only products, and this happened to be among them. So what? So yes, I spent $5 on a single can of soda. Before I continue for this one, I at least want to mention that Mountain Dew has a bad history of making grape soda. For one thing, Pitch Black. Pitch Black was the first officially canceled soda because a lot of people really had constantly got uh, sugar rushes from it to the point they had to take it off shelves and just not sell it anymore. And then we had Pitch Black 2, which was sour grape, which was horrible, freaking horrible. And the only reason I put Pitch Black 1 in my top 5 worst in the I believe if it was either the top 5 worst or a honorable mention for top 5 worst, is the fact that I just remember Pitch Black 1 more than Pitch Black 2. I drank only one can of Pitch Black 1, and it's like never again. But it got to the point I don't even really remember the flavor anymore, outside of the fact it tasted really sour for a soda. Wouldn't recommend it. And then Pitch Black came back, make me wonder why. And it was just basically a hollow weakened version of the original Pitch Black flavor for like the early 2000s. Shameful. So yeah, two recipe changes for the original, and then a completely horrible sour one in the middle. So the fact that they made yet another grape soda kind of filled me with like dread, but at the same time curiosity, because I really like the can. It's like a spray. The can actually has like this a spray can motif, kind of reminiscent of like something like Splatoon or something like that. And so I tried it. It's actually pretty good. I wouldn't call it the best soda. It's certainly miles better than Pitch Black and Pitch Black 2. So it makes me wonder, are they going to release this thing in America, or is it going to be exclusively a Japanese flavor? I actually give this one a 7 out of 10. Much, much better than and Pitch Black and Pitch Black 2. And then we come to the finale. The one flavor that completely took me by surprise. I honestly thought I wasn't expecting this flavor to be as good as it is. And that flavor is Mountain Dew Voodoo. It is a white flavor. It is a white-looking Mountain Dew released for Halloween with a mystery flavor that was eventually revealed as candy corn. I'm not making this up. They actually labeled it as candy corn flavored soda. It was like I'm not even joking. There was entire Reddits dedicated to trying to figure out what this flavor is because it tasted like so many different weirdo flavors that you would never see in a soda. Like when I first drank it, I thought this tastes like. Oh, I was like, I actually didn't know what the flavor was. It's like this has like a very sweet flavor. Like I can't put my tongue in it. I tasted it before, and my Agent X actually told me. I said like bubblegum. I said that's it. That's the flavor. And then she said it tasted like sugar cookie. She tasted like candy, not candy corn. Bubblegum with a hint of cotton candy. And another friend of mine said sugar cookie. So we were all like confused on what the flavor was. It's like, it tastes freaking amazing. I actually bought like a 12 pack of it. It was me and my friend bought a 12 pack because we just love this flavor so much. It was that good. Far and away the best flavor Mountain Dew released this year. And I was completely blown away that it was candy corn. No, and I'm like the only one of my friends that's actually kind of likes candy corn. I don't hate candy corn. I thought if I rather eat something that's not candy than candy corn, I'll just eat the candy corn. It's not that bad. I know candy corn's like very divisive amongst soda, like amongst candy fans because a lot of people like candy corn, and it always sells. Um, But I honestly was completely surprised by Voodoo actually being that damn good. And if anything, if I had to actually revise the top five best and top five worst, I would actually put Voodoo on the top five. It was that good that I would easily see it amongst the top five. I think I think the Family Dollar across the street might have a bottle or two. 10 out of 10. Far and away the best flavor of this. It's such a shame that this was released only on Halloween. Like I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they Mountain Dew had the balls to just do this as an annual release. Like just release it every October, like October 1st, October 31st. After that, it's not being made. That would be completely awesome, and it make me want to buy more because candy corn. The fact that out of all the flavors of Mountain Dew, this one got the most press. This one got the most like this was the one that had the most anticipation, like a mystery flavor Mountain Dew. No one was expecting it to taste like candy corn. Seriously, I've heard so many on the Reddit on all the conversations talking about it. Everyone had like so many different ideas of what it could be because apparently, with everyone having different taste buds, it actually tasted pretty different to them. Like I heard cotton candy. I had bubble gum. A friend of mine had sugar cookie. Some people actually said cookie dough for some reason. There were so many different flavors that people were saying because it to them it tastes like that flavor. So having so I think out of all of them, this one's actually the most sold. Like I believe Voodoo actually flew off the shelves. So I wouldn't be surprised if Mountain Dew just starts saying every October we're gonna start making Voodoo for everyone, and then after October ends we're just gonna stop making it. Not only that, their sales will fly off the shelf because Voodoo was that amazing. 10 out of 10, just not even hesitating. 10 out of 10. It is that good, and that is my flavors. Any flavors? What about the flavors for 2020? They haven't come out yet. 2020 is still around the corner. There was also a peach flavor called Happy New Year. That one got canceled before it came onto the shelves. That one was going to be a pure peach flavor. I was actually really excited to drink that one because with Sweet Lightning just tasted like mangoes. It was like, come on, man, give me a flavor. Give me peach. There is one, the only flavor that's being anticipated for 2020 is a new Mountain Dew iced flavor. It's gonna be grape. I hope this one is good because Violet at least filled me with hope that they finally got the grape flavor down for their sodas. Because again, Pitch Black was just that overwhelming, and Pitch Black 2 was just that bad. So, did you drink? So, leave a comment in the comment section below. Did you drink any of the flavors that I talked about in this video? And if so, which one was your favorite? It's probably gonna be Voodoo, but if you like something like Liberty Brew, I won't blame you. That wasn't for me. Leave a comment in the comment section below. So this has been Dark Symphony 777, and cut.